Hello and welcome to Wake Tech Community College's Career and Employment Resources podcast. Each edition focuses on career and employment information relevant to your career development. Hello, Wake Tech. This is career coach Larry Tucker. I know that many of you are like me right now. You're sheltering at home, and you're probably a little tired and frustrated. You're probably experiencing a bit of cabin fever and probably wondering just how long is this going to last? Well, let me tell you this, and it's important that you hear me. I feel your pain. So let's look at how we can turn this lemon into lemonade. Isaac Newton. You might remember him. He was the one who first saw an apple fall from the tree and hit him on his head. And that's when he came up with the first law, that any object in motion will stay in motion, and any object at rest will stay at rest. And I know what you're probably thinking, well, Larry, what does that have to do with me and what I'm dealing with during the midst of this coronavirus? What does this have to do with me and my life right now? But my message to you today is this. A lot of people have been asking me the question, what is my career going to look like after we get past this coronavirus? And that's a valid question. And quite frankly, I don't know the answer to that question. But here's what I do know, and I need you to hear this. At some point, this coronavirus threat will be over. And I'm saying this not to minimize this virus, but because throughout our history, we have been through similar crises before. And we survived. We are still here. And so this too will pass. And when that happens, companies will begin to open up their doors for business. And they will be looking for applicants who are ready to hit the ground running. And so the $1 million question is this: will you be ready? And another thing that I know is this: it's better to be ready than to get ready. And if you're that person who had a consistent work routine before the shutdown, and now you find yourself picking up some bad habits, like spending most of your time at home in front of the television set, binging on Netflix, you've been binging on episodes of Ozark and other movies and shows that are popular right now. And don't get me wrong, I've been watching them too. And I understand that you need to take a break from reality sometimes. Life can be so stressful and overwhelming sometimes that you need to take a break. You need a breath of fresh air. So, I do encourage you to pause, but never stop. Because if you are one of those people who has consistently worked hard and diligently throughout this stay-at-home period, then once COVID-19 is lifted, you will continue to move full steam ahead. So I want to encourage you to keep pushing. I want to encourage you to keep moving forward, to keep doing more of what you were doing well before this virus. And if you are that person who is lying on the couch, eating all day and binging all day on Netflix, not consistently doing work that you know you need to be doing, then you will become stagnant. And you will be in a state of rest. And you will begin to develop unproductive, bad habits. So, my friends, be reminded of Isaac Newton's law. Any object in motion will stay in motion, and any object at rest will remain at rest. Anybody who has been in a state of laziness will stay lazy. Anyone who has been lethargic or inactive or not moving forward will begin to become stagnant. They will begin to continue to not move forward. So tell me, what are you going to do today? What new habit are you going to put into place today? What new habit are you going to develop and nurture today to keep moving forward? What routine are you going to put in place today? What routine or habit did you have that worked effectively before the COVID-19 hit, but you stopped? And you know you need to get back to doing right away. You've got a clean slate. I don't care what happened 3 weeks ago. I don't care what happened 2 weeks ago or even yesterday. It's a new day, a new beginning, a fresh start. You have a fresh opportunity today to move forward with the new and improved you. So ask yourself this question. What can I do to keep this momentum going? Well, as for me, I'm going to work out at least 4 times this week. I used to do that before the virus hit, so I'm going to continue that routine. You know, I've always been meaning to improve my digital literacy. So starting today, I'm going to use my time at home to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to learn a new platform or a new application each week. That would make me more efficient and productive at work. I know I need to practice social distancing, but this doesn't mean I have to neglect my social network. This would be a great opportunity for me to reach out and build up my online social network of contacts. I will be able to use this time to reach out to some friends that I haven't spoken to in a while. Or I can use this time to make at least 10 new connections on LinkedIn each week. And speaking of LinkedIn, this would be an excellent time to update my LinkedIn profile. And another way that I can take advantage of this time is I can make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to read at least 3 articles or listen to at least 3 podcasts each week related to my industry. And you can commit to participating in at least 2 industry-related webinars each week. And these are just an example of some of the things that you can do to keep your career moving forward. And each week, you will begin to continue to build on that so that once the coronavirus order is lifted, and believe me, one day it will, and when it is lifted, you will be in a state of perpetual motion and ready to hit the ground running. So remember Isaac Newton's first law, that any object in motion will stay in motion. And any object at rest will stay at rest. On our website, Wake Tech's Careers and Employment Resources has a number of resources that we have altered for you so that you can take advantage of our resources right from the convenience of your home. So if you are a current student, a former student, or even a prospective student needing career advice or help with your resume, or just simply some effective strategies on how to manage your career and stay in motion during this time of new normal, our career development coaches and our career specialists are here for you to help you stay in motion. We are just a click away, and we are waiting to serve you. Contact us at careers.waketech.edu. That is careers.waketech.edu for an online, one-on-one virtual career coaching session. We are waiting to hear from you. Until next time, stay home, stay safe, and keep moving forward. Thank you for listening to this edition of the Career and Employment Resources Podcast. If you like what you've just heard today, please pass along our web address at careers.waketech.edu. You can also receive notifications of all of our future events by following us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Join us next time for another edition of our Career and Employment Resources Podcast.